Well, hello. What's up? Welcome back to another beautiful diary entry. Today's diary entry is called, what is it called? This is diary entry 003, I think. This one is called, I'm trying to retain my marbles. Now let's get into it. Basically, over the past week or so, well, firstly, I'm good. How are you? I've just been working, nothing crazy. I really appreciate the response that I got to my last diary entry, which was about Nat. It was something that was very hard for me to film, even edit, because I'm sitting there and I'm editing it and I'm like, why am I trying to make sure if this makes sense? Like, this is literally just meant to be a video about how I'm feeling and stuff. Like, why am I trying to make it have a storyline? It was a very jarring experience, and it took me about 4 days on and off to edit it, but I really appreciate the response. I had a few people tell me that it made them feel seen and it validated their feelings about the situation and things like that. So that's all I could have asked from it. The legacy now lives on. Now today's episode is called I'm trying to retain my marbles. Because I am. I am. The past week has been quite interesting. It's nearly the end of April. What is the date? It's the end of April now. The fuck? I feel like I've already spoken about this, but I felt like I was on a very good roll at the beginning of the year. You know, I went to Bali, I did the tattoo, I did Summer Jam, da-da-da-da-da-da. And then obviously the Nat situation happened. And then since then, I've just felt very lost. An understandable reason. You know, like, it took me a while to get up and finally feel like I was normal again. And now that I'm feeling a bit normal again, I feel like I'm coasting. I feel like I'm complacent. And that is the problem. So one of my biggest fears is fear of being too complacent, right? Like, I know I have work. I've been working so much. Thank you. I've also been neglecting what I'm trying to achieve here, or what I was trying to achieve at the start of the year and I was on a really good roll with. I feel like I've lost that. It was very hard to build back up again. You understand what I'm saying? Like, this past week, my close friends knows I've been crashing out all week, or like borderline crashing out. I've been at work and I've been borderline crashing out. I would not be surprised if there happens to be a customer complaint about me specifically, because I'm not gonna lie, I was rude. I was holding onto my marbles so tight just to make sure that they didn't completely go loose and I just lost it. I blame it on the luteal phase. And if you're a woman, you know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. But I haven't lutealed like this in so long. There was definitely a point in time where I lutealed this way. I remember it was treacherous, bitch. It was fucking treacherous. And if you don't know what the luteal phase is, aka you're a man, right? It's basically the phase, or like, I think the end part. It sounds like I don't even fucking know what it is. It's like the week or so, a couple days before you get your period as a woman, okay? TMI, get those. A lot of people experience it differently, and this is where like PMS and shit comes in. PMDD, which I used to get really, really bad, and I got it really, really bad again. And I felt like I was actually clinically going insane. I couldn't stop every single little thought from eating me alive. Like, I felt paralyzed. I had decision paralysis. I had like action paralysis. Like, I just wanted to like lay in bed and just disappear. Literally, like, it was really bad. And it consumed me for that whole week. And oh my God, I wanted to crash out so bad. And I feel like it was worthy of one. Like, I feel like I deserved one. I didn't really do it though, because I've retired, remember? But I did get a tattoo. I added on to the one that I already had. Yeah, my forearm, and it's quite big, but it's cute and it's fun and it's fresh like me. So that's all that matters. Little to no thought went into it. Me and Imo had like spoken about it. Oh yeah, we should do that. Oh, she drew up the butterfly wing looking thing on her flash sheet. That'd be cool to fill up the space on my arm. And she's like, yeah. And then Wednesday of last week, I was like, we need to do it on the weekend. Similar to what happened with the last tattoo, where I was like, I need to feel something. I needed to feel something again. It's literally that trend. Like, I probably just needed a hug, but oh well, I have permanent ink now. And I look cool. There's a C like right by my wrist for my mother. Her name is Carly, in case you didn't know. I did not get a man's initial tatted. I would never do that. Pin it to one specific moment when I started losing my marbles, or when I started to lose retention on my marbles. I don't know if that's the right word. I don't care. Me and Amy went to the movies on Tuesday, and we went to go see the new movie Sinners, which, if you didn't know, has 2 Michael B. Jordans in it. It was fantastic. I love to do... Okay. No. I'm in the middle of something. Oh. Sorry. I probably could have set this up better. Sorry, y'all. Zoe's probably going to kill me. Okay, so Tuesday, we went and we watched Sinners. Really great movie. Really, really great movie. And what I like to do after a movie like that, I like to go home and do a deep dive because I love meaning. I love meaning. There's obviously a bunch of like think pieces and stuff on TikTok, and I'm watching them all and I'm like, wow, this is like really in-depth, impactful, da-da-da-da-da. And then it's like it hit a nerve in my brain and was like, bitch, what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing to be impactful? Huh? How are you leaving a mark? Because at the moment, all you're doing is going to work and going home and laying down and then doing it again. Which, I mean, is not like a bad thing. Because, you know, I'm getting my money. Like, I have to do it somehow. I was like, oh, okay. You're right, I guess. Yeah, bitch, how are you being impactful? How are you leaving a mark? How are you keeping your name and your brand relevant? Because I haven't seen you open that laptop in a while. I haven't seen you edit this, that, and the third in a while. You keep saying you want to do all of this. You want to move. You want to take photos. You want to do this regime. You want to do this, but you're not doing anything about it. What the fuck is going on? And then I'm in my bed and I'm laying there and I'm like, this is a lot. And that has literally been eating my brain alive for the past week. I'm no stranger to imposter syndrome. Like, I suffer from that bitch bad. I really do. And it's not uncommon, and it's not, what's the opposite of not normal? Or like, what's another word for not normal? I mean, it is normal. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Anyway, okay. It's not uncommon and it's normal. Okay. That's the preface of whatever the fuck I'm trying to say. But since I began doing videos, even when I moved to Melbourne and I didn't know anybody, I have suffered from that shit bad. And I literally, like, the first diary entry is me talking about how I need to cut that shit out because I am that bitch, right? That doesn't mean the little bitch can, like, creep in and, you know, remind me and be like, hey, you ain't shit. And I'll be like, the voices! She be here. Before I was like, But because of the luteal phase, bitch, I was like, oh, you kind of have a point. Oh God, what am I doing? What the fuck am I doing? And I actually don't know. I have the plan. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have the plan. I know what I need to do. It's just a matter of doing it. But then I'm like, I watched this movie and I'm thinking about everything and all the little bits and pieces and stuff. And I'm like, is my stuff... I'm not trying to say I'm trying to make something that's like Sinners. I think that's a bit out of my range right now. Plus, also, I don't even make movies. Bitch, sit down. You don't even make movies. Could I in the future? Yeah. That'd be cool, maybe. But at the moment, it's like, why, like, don't compare yourself to that or to any other director and things like that, because that's not your field. You know what I'm saying? I was sitting there and I'm just like, okay, I know I'm not trying to do all of that, but like, how is what I'm doing? Like, I want my stuff to be impactful. I want my stuff to like have purpose and meaning and da-da-da-da-da. And I feel like I really found that through Essence when I did that 2 years ago. I'm like, I don't even do concepts and stuff anymore. Like, what am I doing? Oh, wow, she filmed a party? Crazy. I was getting in my head like, that's not impactful to the world. How are you going to be impactful to the world? And I'm like, this is a lot to deal with right now. It's a Wednesday. I have work in the morning and I tried to turn it off and I'm literally like at work walking around just being like, I'm not impactful. How do I be impactful? I'm nowhere where I need to be. And then I've just been getting this itch, bitch. I feel like a fucking fiend, like a crackhead. New York. And I'm like, I can't. It's not that I can't, it's that I shouldn't right now. You don't understand how badly I want to go back. Like, I feel like every single day that I don't wake up, every day that I wake up and I'm not in New York, I feel like I'm missing like my entire left arm. And that might seem dramatic to some people, but you're not me. You haven't been through what I've been through. You don't know it like I know it. Like, I feel like my entire arm is just missing. Then my bitch ass friends are telling me, when are you coming back? And I'm like, guys, I can't right now. I shouldn't right now. Like, I need to be responsible. I need to save. I need to be, what do they call it? Adult. No one told me that it would be like this. I'm sitting here and I'm spiraling about not being impactful, and then I'm like, oh my God, I could be doing so much more if I was in New York. And then I get down on myself because I'm like, well, you're not doing anything about it. You're not. Okay, before I step into that territory, I just want to preface that by saying I don't like to compare myself to other people. Because at the end of the day, you know, this, that, and the third, everyone does their own thing in their own way. No one is super comparable at the end of the day, right? But sometimes a bitch just can't fucking help it. I just see and I'm like, damn, that should be me, but I'm in this fucking country and I'm stuck. And I hate feeling stuck. I hate feeling complacent. And I'm not being complacent by being here because I have to. I can't help but feel like I'm stuck and like uninspired. Oh, but you gotta find the inspiration yourself. You gotta make do with what's in front of you. I'm trying. I am like, no, I'm not. No, listen. I'm not trying. Like, I feel like I did so well. So typically what happens when I come back from overseas after the stint time, or what my friends literally just called it today, Asia season, and I come back, what typically happens is I go into a depressive state for a while and then I kind of pull myself out and I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. This time I knew what was going to happen when I got back, so I made sure that I didn't do that. I made sure I did like specific things to not make myself be in that position because I knew how bad it could get. But now it's hitting me. Right now. Like, I oh my God, I just... and it's itching me. So first, there we go, right? Don't feel like I'm being impactful. I'm not in New York. And then thirdly, it's like, I'm just getting mad at myself for feeling like I've peaked and I just like stuck there, like the complacency. Here we go. Not impactful, not in New York, being complacent. Oh, bitch. What am I doing to prove that I am who I am? You can't just like trust me. I mean, you should, but it's like, okay, cool. Yeah, she makes videos and stuff, but when was the last time that she did one? Like, I feel like I'm crashing out right now making this video talking about it. Like, I've been finding it so hard to pull myself up to make the videos. It's like I'm assuming that they're just going to fall into my hand. And then it's like, you need to prove yourself. And I'm like, but I feel like I have, and then I haven't. And then you could do more in this. And then, girl, put everything that I just said in the past 5 minutes into one brain, and you would want to blow up as well. Oh, God. I feel better now. This was last week. Today is Wednesday. So it's a new week. TMI, I did get my period. So praise God. Not pregnant and not crazy anymore, which is a great combination. These thoughts and things are still lingering around in my brain because I'm the only one that can like change my reality. Nothing is going to happen unless I make it happen. Yeah, that makes sense, right? That's a lot of pressure. To put on myself, you know, like I can yap and everything about what I want to do, what I'm going to do, what I will do one day. But it's like, when are you going to actually put in the steps to do it? But I'm trying to say that to myself, but in a nicer, like a slower, more calming, softer approach. Babes, remember how you said you were going to do that? Yeah, maybe you should do that. Maybe you should do that. Just check it out. Maybe just like try it or something. But if you feel like it. But then other times it's like, bitch, like be so fucking serious and get up. Why are you wasting your time? I hate to let imposter syndrome eat me alive as much as it has in the past. Because I feel like it's so common. Like I said, common and normal. Remember, I couldn't figure out the words. But I feel like I'm at the point where I can recognize it now and just like sit with it and be like, okay, I know what you're doing. But we're not going to do that anymore. Now you need to move on and remember. It can be a really scary place if you're not used to it. Or if you're not like, you haven't been, what's the word? Aware of it. If you've never been through it before, it can be very scary because I had a very like deep period of it maybe when I first started doing videos, when I first got a camcorder and it was like a baby one. I felt like people wouldn't take me serious. And then I didn't take myself serious because I'm like, oh yeah, you know, it's just a little camera. Like I just do this. This is exactly why I've removed the word little out of my vocabulary because nothing I do is small. At all. No little video, no little project. Oh, I did this little thing. No, all of it is quite large actually. And will continue to get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, right? That has helped me when it comes to imposter syndrome. I think the thing that's eating me alive the most at the moment is the impactful part. I had reached out to these people about the possibility of going on tour. And I wrote out a pitch and stuff, but I did put off the pitch. It did take me a while to do the pitch. And then once I sent it, I said, yep, this is what I want to do, la 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 la. And then I checked back in and I said, did you have a chance to read it? And they were like, yeah, it's just not the right time. We already have everything sorted out now. Bitch, that felt like, oh, fuck. I might have shed 1 or 2 tears, not 3. But it's okay. And I had to just sit there, you know, and rejection is redirection. I always have to remind myself that when I ask, you know, my friends or people that I know for like opportunities or try to put myself forward for something that they might be able to help me with or whatever, that just because I'm asking them doesn't mean that they hate me if they say no. Okay? If they say no, it doesn't mean that they hate you. It's just not the right time. Like, it's not for you right now. They don't hate you. Okay? When I got that back and they said that to me, like, that fucking sucks. Like, like I said, I had to sit there with it. I let myself be like sad and frustrated for maybe like 10 minutes. And then I was like, no, actually, I understand. If anything changes, you know, let me know. Like, little bitch, no, I can be anywhere at any time. I thought about it deeper in myself because what I had pitched to them was something I haven't done for 2 fucking years. Essence. Okay, if we remember Essence, if we have no idea what Essence is my baby. The first time I went to New York, my plan was I wanted to film a series, like an interview series with creatives that live there, that are a part of the New York scene and different scenes and things of that nature. And I wanted to interview them about their experience in said scene and like coming up in it, you know, moving there and integrating and doing all of that kind of stuff, you know. I wanted to know about their experience. And it was a chance for my Australian audience, because this was the first time that I was going to New York. So I only really knew these people that I was interviewing. And like, granted, I hadn't even met the people that I was interviewing either. I just reached out to them of like various platforms like TikTok, Instagram, flyers and things. And I was like, you guys look cool. Like, can you like take a chance on me and let me interview you? Cool. Okay, great. And that's basically how that happened. But I didn't know anybody. So my primary audience was Australian. So the whole goal of the project was to hopefully encourage and push my Australian viewers, friends, mutuals, followers, whatever. They're like, you know, there's more opportunities outside of the country and like a big city like New York. And there's all of these really cool people over there that have been through this kind of stuff. And, you know, you just need to keep pushing because I know how we can get in Melbourne, feeling like there's only like a certain peak level that you can get to. And then it's like, oh, Australia has we can't blame it on the lack of opportunity anymore, basically. Where did that come from? I don't even know, but that just came to me. We can't blame it on the lack of opportunity anymore. Like, yeah, Australia doesn't have as much opportunity as, say, where the hubs are, like a London or Paris or New York or wherever the fuck, right? But, like, that's when we need to make the opportunities for ourselves, we say in unison. And that's so hypocritical of me because I am not doing that. But I encourage you to do it. You know what I mean? Like, I hate the taste of my own medicine. Do I give out good medicine? Yeah, I think so. Tell me if I'm wrong. But when I have to do it for myself, it's like, this bitch, shut up. Sometimes I feel like the people that are saying there's a lack of opportunity and stuff here, which I get to a certain extent because, like, I mean, the stuff that I want to film, like artists and stuff, they don't come here. So there is like a barrier there. But I know that I could be filming other things. I just don't do it because I'm lazy. Sorry. Anyway, what was I saying about New York? Yeah, that there is more opportunities outside of the country and things like that, right? And this is what I had pitched to the people. Okay, this is where we were going. This is what I had pitched to the people about going on tour. I've always wanted to do an essence of a tour. I want to be the window into what actually happens, or like an artist personality, who they are and things like that, how a tour is made and happens and all of this kind of stuff. I want to be the window. Me. But when they said no, and then I said, okay, cool, sat there with it, I already said this. I realized, you know what, like, it's cool, because I don't think we're ready. In the grand scheme of things, I genuinely don't think I was ready. And I get that. And I think that was a sign that I wasn't, and that I need to, like, you know, refine a little bit more. Because like I said, I hadn't done it in 2 years, a video like that. I also have changed a lot in the way that I make things. So I feel like by showing them that from 2 years ago wouldn't have been like a reliable source, valid, like, example of what I can do now. Now the goal is to possibly do an essence of Melbourne, and just like make sure that that's actually what I want to do. make my impact that way, locally. And now I have a bigger New York American audience, so they can see what actually happens down here. And it's like, see, it's like both sides are like taken care of and all of that shit. Sometimes you actually have to really clock yourself. And I sat there and I said, I introspected. And I said, bitch, I think you wanted to do this tour for the wrong reasons. And I think I did, wholeheartedly, truthfully, not wholeheartedly but truthfully, I think I did want to do it for the wrong reasons. I think there was a part of me that just wanted to, like, I just want to do a tour so bad that I just want them to be like, yeah, do it. And I can be like, yeah, I did a tour. Not thinking about everything that has to go into it and if I'm even prepared for that. Like, I know I could fly here, there, wherever. I know I can use my camera. But it's like, don't just want to do things just so you can say that you did them. Is that a bar? Is that tea? I think that's tea. Don't just want to do things so you can say that you did. Like, oh yeah, you know, I did a tour with so-and-so and da-da-da-da-da, yeah, what, is that gonna give me street cred or some shit? No, do it because you actually have the passion for it. And I see so many other videographers and stuff, and I'm like, damn, I wish I was in their position sometimes, because look, I'm human, okay? I'd be comparing. And I'm like, but they have you can see the passion and the drive in what they do, and that's why they are where they are. You're just hoping that it'll happen. And I'm like, fuck, I gotta refine. And that's how it can be impactful, because when you watch my video, I want you to see the passion and the drive that I have behind it. That's how it's gonna be impactful, okay? There's the recipe, okay? You just actually have to do it now. And I have to have the passion and the drive to actually get it done, the discipline. And I built up a really good level of discipline right before, said situation. And I was so proud of myself. But I'm not taking that as like oh no, I've lost it. And I don't know how I'm going to get it back. Da, 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 da. I'm taking it as okay, you've done it. You know that you can get back there now. Now you just have to work to get it back. It's okay to, Amy had sent me a really good meme, like quote thing the other day. I've just been saying that I've been spiraling. When you think of a spiral, I think it has negative connotations to it, okay? So like, you probably think you're like, down. But if you think about it and you flip it, like, she's like, you're not spiraling, you're tornadoing. You're evolving up. Like, yeah, you might have gone down, but like, you can only go up as a tornado and shit. I'm like, oh my God, bitch, yes, you're right, I'm tornadoing. Oh my God. Thank you. I feel so seen. She just gets me. So yeah, bitch, I'm tornadoing now. Like, I took the time and I was very aware of why I was feeling specific things. And, and I feel like the existential crisis I got from watching Sinners, I can either take that badly and like give up completely, or I can take it and, use it as fuel. And like I said, I'm not trying to be fucking Ryan Coogler. No. I'm trying to just be the best version of myself and make really cool videos and impactful stuff that I love and that I'm passionate about. And when I watch it, I'm like, yeah, exactly. Because I refuse to just peak and just coast. I'm not coasting about shit. And I will film a tour, just not right now. And it's okay. I've been building up and building up and building up this and I know, okay, there's not as much stuff that I can film here. Luckily, this is where iCloud comes in to play and is actually kind of really good. If you paid attention to my page or whatever, you would notice that from the last trip, I didn't do a recap. That's because all of my videos got stuck in the iCloud drive and I couldn't get them out. I accidentally put them up there, and the size of all the files and stuff was going to take like days and days to download. So I have clips and clips and clips and clips and clips from so many different events that I'm like, how about we do, this is tea, okay, don't tell anybody, but we're doing an archive series. And I'm just going to make a video from each event. Content, archival, memories. For me? Genius. Been thinking about doing an essence. Today I applied for my international visa. I'm not going to tell you where because of the evil eye. And I'm in the pool and I'm waiting now, so I can't say that I haven't done that. I'm taking the necessary steps. I'm planning, I'm doing this and that. I'm being nice to myself and I'm being very aware of how I'm feeling at specific moments in time. And reminding myself that at the end of the day, I'm one single human being and I can only handle so much. And it's okay to compare yourself. Sometimes don't let it get unhealthy, because comparison is the thief of joy, and my joy was thieved by my own doing. I have no one to blame but myself. If you took anything away from this video, which I don't know how you could, I feel like it was very chaotic. I want it to be this. Number 1. Nah, I forgot. That's crazy. That's crazy. That is crazy of me. What is number 1? What did I take away from this video? I don't even remember what the fuck I said. I've been talking for what, 40 minutes? Number 1. Imposter syndrome is not uncommon and it is normal. It's about how you navigate through it. It's okay to feel those emotions when it comes down to what it is, like the imposter syndrome as a whole, but you can't let that eat you alive and derail you from what you actually want to do, okay? Number 2, I fucking miss New York, and it's taking everything in me not to just book a flight and go, because I have bigger plans that I know will be better for me in the long run, whatever. But 3, make the opportunities for yourself. I see so many of my friends who just like go out and film every day. Like 2 examples of my friends that do that is, Bernard, who's been going at it for like years. And like it's paying off. Like he's making the opportunities for himself. As well as my other friend Alicia, who I think has just started like consistently posting, like maybe in the past like 6 months, 8 a year, and like she's doing it because she does it consistently. You have to make the opportunities for yourself in a place like Australia, or if you want to make the opportunities for yourself, go overseas, meet some people. You never know who you're going to meet on the street. I did it. But at the end of the day, it doesn't just come down to lack of opportunity and you're like, oh, I give up. Make it for yourself. And I'm also like talking to myself when I'm editing this. And for like, if you want to be impactful, just be yourself. You have to make sure that your work is coming from a good place, not out of a place of spite for other people, I have a point to prove, we always have points to prove. We always have points to prove. Who are you proving it to? Prove it to your damn self, bitch. The fuck? Like, why do you care so much about what other people are thinking? Who are you proving it to? Go look in the fucking mirror or something. Prove it to them, okay? Me against me. Amen. The impact will be felt by the work that you put into it. It'll reflect. It'll read. It'll engage. It'll do all of that because you put your passion and your drive and your discipline and your effort and your love for it into it. A lot can be felt through, whatever you're making. So luckily, at the end of the day, I did post something on my close friends the other day saying, because I really, really, really was not tornadoing up. I was very much spiraling down. And I posted something and I said, can someone please play some iPhone games with me right now before I literally lose my mind? Like I will lose my marbles. And then I played like 10 games of 8-ball pool with my friends and I felt so much better. And I have somehow managed to maintain and retain my marbles. So I hope that you can too. And if you ever need to, vent about, imposter syndrome, creative shit, blah, 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 bitch. Like, just talk to me. I'm here. I actually don't bite, contrary to popular belief. Hit me up. Send me a game of 8-ball pool and we'll talk about imposter syndrome or something, because I have your best interest at heart. Like I said last time, love you. Be safe. This has been Diary Entry 003. What did I say? I'm trying to retain my marbles. Crash Out edition. Thank you for watching. Until next time, don't let the door hit you on the way out.